there was a time I left my hair so full. My own mother was calling me an ex-convict. You understand? Those are the kinds of pressure saying that if I go out there, don't I feel bad with my hair, but
today's topic is something I think everyone can relate to. Fashion pressure, the battle to look good. Sometimes it feels like dressing up isn't just about self-pleasure. It almost feels like it's about validation. Are we dressing for ourselves or are we dressing for society? Today I'm joined by two amazing guests, Kashfa and Victor, and I'm really glad to hear their perspectives on this particular topic. Before we start our discussion, I want to ask them something fun.
I say Edom boss. Foodking.com don't land. You be oga madam, abi you be senior man, abi you won't do Owambe party. And you define where you go fit get farm product when they fresh, when they cheap, when they totally for eye. Oh, you not do yourself at all. Carry waka go www.foodking.com. Na yam you want, abina gari, abina coconut, abina tomatoes. Oh yeah, go our website today. Make it for 50.
Hi guys. Okay, welcome on the KNTV Talk Show. Before we begin, I want you guys to introduce yourselves and tell us what you do or what you specialize in.
That is what we specialize in.
What do you do?
What do I do? Okay,
I do nothing.
So,
hi guys, I'm Kashfa, I'm a student.
hello, my name is Victor. I'm a student, a freelance model, and a fashion enthusiast.
I'm glad you guys are on the show today, and our topic is one that I feel like is very important now. Fashion is supposed to represent who we are. So tell me, what are you wearing today and how does your style represent you as a person? Mr. Victor?
So what I have here is a traditional danshiki inspired by the Yoruba people, and it was deigned to just go for something simple.
Okay.
Yeah, so I decided to go a bit more hip with the whole bicycle hat and then placing it backwards. So nothing really special in particular, but yeah.
I like that you added jewelry to complement the outfit.
Yeah, these
are you Yoruba by the way?
Of course I'm not. I'm from Edo State.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for that. Kashfa, what are you wearing today and how does your style represent you as a person?
I just like to go by casual things. So I just wear a basic jeans, a basic shirt, and just a little bit of jewelry.
Okay, a little bling bling. Okay, I can see that. Your outfit looks really, really nice, by the way. How would you say your style reflects your personality?
I'm simple.
Okay.
Just like things to be cool. Just in front of me.
Okay.
I don't like to overdo it.
Okay, I can see that in the minimal style that you got going on here. That's nice. Mr. Victor, what of you?
There is something I like to, do regarding everything in my life. It's like to find a simplicity in complexity and a complexity in simplicity. So a simple native outfit, but then making it complex by adding my hat and the jewelry, and then my hand beads coupled up with the chain. So it's something that you'd see at first glance and you think it's simple, but then when you focus on it, it's like, this is something, there's something more to it. So I'd say that reflects more my character. I may be just this bland person at first, but then get to know me, the different sides to it.
So that was a very interesting take and perspective. Okay, so if someone was to look at your outfit today, what do you think they'd assume about you?
They just think she's simple actually. Because I'm not overdoing it. I just wear something casual. So they'll just feel where's she going to? Where would she want to be? I don't know.
Thank you so much. I like the answer. The answer is just describing the fact that when people see you, they see like a minimalist, a simple but casual but elegant look, right? Mr. Victor, what looked at your outfit today? What do you think they'd assume about you?
I relate very much to what Miss Kashfa here just said. there's, like I just said, there's always more to what one can see, and that's what I try to portray with my outfit. So seeing me in this, like I said, I'm wearing a simple native outfit, yes, but then you look closer, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Because we can say, let's even take a look at someone like Thames, for example. When she first came into the spotlight, a lot of people criticized her outfit because they're wearing the typical tight dress or snatched body style that people expected from like female celebrities. But now, the same people call her fashion bold and iconic. So, Mr. Victor, why do you think people's perspective change?
I would say, basically how it works in her line of work. She's a global superstar. She's a singer. She sings pop music. She's a pop star. If you know. There is this particular kind of dress sense that's expected of her to be more open to selling it out. Wearing exposing outfits like someone like what's an example, Arya Star or Tiwa Savage, just to put herself out there. But initially, how people were should I say adamant about the fact that she starts doing these things that she refuses, it's like she basically tells her fans, accept me or rest. I think that would be the defining factor. Her adamance, her refusal to conform. Yes, those are they have basically forced her fan base to be like, accept me or rest. I don't want to be a revealing type of person. My talent is to sing. Focus on the talent, not on the talented, not on my person. If I don't want to do music videos, will you beat me? That kind of thing. So I think it's just she has basically subversively forced her fan base to accept how she is, and we have no choice. Because we keep listening to the music and we have to just accept her.
Exactly.
So
thank you so much. That was a very interesting take on that. Kaspa, what do you think about that?
I agree with what you said.
Oh, do you have anything new to add?
No. I don't have any sound.
Okay, guys. Let's talk about real life situations. Have you ever gone somewhere and suddenly felt underdressed even?
Yeah, actually, I have. I think there was... Can I say a story?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I think in the midst of my mom's mind, my mom is like a kind of person, she's very, very extravagant. She dresses a lot, like, even if she's going out, like just a simple market, she do a lot of stuff. One of our friends that I was having a birthday party. I'm not a person that likes to go out. I don't like to go to all these kind of things. So they say, Kashpa, would you like to go with me? Would you like to go? Oh no. I'm more of a baggy person. I would love baggy a lot. Just more comfy because I'm very comfortable. I don't even know where we're going when we're kind of big party.
Exactly.
I entered there and I was seeing everybody dressing. Oh my god. And I was like,
oh my god. Why did I dress?
What's going on with me? So I felt like the way you dress is actually very, very matters. Whether you're going out, it's not even because of your comfortable thing. But like the place you're going to have to determine how you dress. So I felt like I dressed like more like, oh, let me just wear like attire and dress where I wouldn't be feeling like that.
Exactly.
I was feeling like, oh, why would I dress
out of place?
I feel like if I was with my mom, they would literally think I'm
oh my god. Oh, that was a very crazy story that like really reflected the real life situations on this topic. Mr. Victor, have you ever gone somewhere and suddenly you felt underdressed?
No, not to any particular event. Because like I mentioned before, sometimes I've been accused of overdoing. So yeah, there are times I felt overdressed instead. I'm like, damn, why did I wear these shorts? Damn, why did I wear singlets outside? That's the only time, but not for anything regarding events or where I have to go out and I underrepresent. So I don't think that has yet happened to me.
My next question is similar to what you just said now about like feeling somewhat judged when you wear like a singlet or shorts outside. And the question is, have you ever changed an outfit last minute because you thought people might judge it?
No. Actually don't. care.
Exactly. Okay.
I just like to be me. I don't care whether I wear this and you're like, oh, why would she wear this? Why did she dress like this? It's not the thing. Whether you like it or not, you accept me. So far I can wear it out. And it's very comfortable.
Exactly.
There's nobody can say that will make me change my perspective unless I want to change myself.
I love that.
Oh, that's something I'm doing. The outfit I was trying to
that's what I was about to say. That's the only reason I would have done something like that.
And our next question is based on how social media puts pressure on how we dress, on fashion in essence. And the question is, do you think influencers inspire people or secretly make people feel insecure?
I would have to lean more on the first one, on inspiring people, because as an influencer, generally you would feel like you have to represent. You have people who are putting eyes on you, that the day this person doesn't kill it with their dressing, all your entire social world is going to come crashing down. I don't know if you understand. So they have to represent. Yeah, you could say, okay, influencers, they put too much pressure saying that they be wearing expensive clothes and all that, and forcing the people who keep tabs on them to, wear those types of things. But you don't need to. Influencers, they don't force you to say, go and be wearing the expensive things I'm wearing as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Not coerce, influence. So if you see somebody wearing a squeaky white Jordan sneaker, it doesn't mean you need to wear the same Jordan sneaker. You could just wear a normal white sneaker and look good with it. Don't need to kill yourself for it. So I'd say it depends on the person, but for me, influencers, I would say it's a more positive thing.
That's a rather vast answer. But my question still stands. Do you still think that these influencers, regardless of the fact that they genuinely want to influence people, do you think that it still secretly pressures people?
Yeah. Because I feel like, okay, imagine I have purpose feeding as my role model. Thank you. Then I saw what she's wearing. Then I checked around my wardrobe and I saw what she's wearing. And feel like, oh my God, I want to do better. Oh my God, I want to get this. Oh my God, I need to get it. And I don't have the money. Of course, it will even push me to do what I'm supposed to do
to get that.
Thing. Okay, probably oh my God, my dad is giving like 20K and I need him to like give me money so that I can get this thing. Okay, what can I do? You have
pension, and it affects you financially.
Financially, even negatively. You have negative thought. How are you going to get this? What can you do? How would you work to this? So I thought it actually affects people.
It's like I said also, it depends on the person. Some people will allow it get to them, others will only see it as an inspo, really. Some people might want to act on it, say, I want to get what this person is wearing. Others will be like, damn, what this person is wearing is fine. If I don't have it, how will I make it work?
Why some people actually don't care, they just improvise.
Thank you.
This person has to hope. Actually be another person actually makes sense.
So it really depends on the person being influenced. If they choose to live by it or they choose to just be inspired by it.
So if you want to be influenced negatively or positively,
it depends on you.
Pretty much.
And that brings me to my very next question. And the question is, from your perspective, do men judge women's fashion more or do women judge each other more?
Say women do judge each other more. This is about women's fashion,
About if men judge women's fashion more or if women judge
so just
can answer whichever
women's fashion. I would feel women judge each other more.
Okay.
Because for a man, for instance, you'd see a woman wanting to spend how much on just a wig.
Extravagant amounts of money.
Yes, but then as a man, I can speak for myself and I can be bold and say I speak for a lot of men when they say we prefer a simple all back. But then if you take a simple all back to an outing with your friends, they'll be looking at you like, I have friends who this has happened to, like, why are you dressing so simple? Why aren't you doing bone straight like us? All those kinds of things. So women tend to put more pressure on each other than men, because as a man we don't really care about those kinds of things.
Are you guys are you less vocal about it, or is it just you guys? Is that how just men are?
It's just an observation. It's just a preference. We don't really need to say, oh damn, you did too much, or damn, you did too little. It just, for me personally, I don't want to speak for all men, but for me, it's just something I'd look at, and at the back of my mind, I'm like, maybe not right now, I'll tell you, but in time. It's just mainly an observation.
I just feel like everything is about the parents. Okay, you said men judge. Women judge each other more than men judge. It's about what men prefer. Do you get? Okay, now, he has a ton of friends. You personally, like me, with all back. Okay, I'm always carrying all back. Then your friend comes to our house and you just like, you all back. You like me, another week, he came again, the same all back. Another week, he came again, the same all back. No matter how you're seeing you are okay with it. The friend wouldn't be okay with it. It depends on what you prefer. You might actually prefer the woman to be like, oh, all this dress on.
Exactly. He wants us to dress up on larger scale. On a larger scale, guys, generally, like, let's say, is it 50-50, 85
I wouldn't
or something?
Say that.
Men, like, how many percentage do you think, like, how much percentage do you think that they prefer their partners, or like women in general, to like just be and not like really necessarily care about like how she looks and putting effort in the way she
does? It's going to be difficult to say, but I'm quite active on social media, particularly Instagram and Twitter, where people are more vocal about these things. And from the many engagements I've seen, there's for me, from my feed, an overwhelming majority of men who prefer simplicity in women. You find a lot of men who will prefer a woman who doesn't need to overdo, who doesn't go out, who doesn't flaunt, stay at home. It's the women themselves that don't want these things. To check it. So for me, I would say I still stand by the fact that women put more pressure on themselves than their partners, their male partners do.
Ms. Kasha, do you have anything to add? Okay. Thank you guys. That was interesting, to say the least. You guys have been really putting in your 2 cents in, and I really appreciate that. And I feel like sometimes fashion pressure isn't just about clothes, it's about validation. And that brings us to our next question. And the question is, have you ever noticed people respecting you more when your outfit looks expensive? Ms. Kaspa?
Yes. I can actually say I get that a lot. If I dress very, very extravagant, I say, oh my God, you look so beautiful. Oh my God, where are you from? But then I wear my simple bag. How you doing? What's up? So I thought like actually,
it matters a lot, right? Okay.
I feel like that's a general thing. People love to scrutinize. If they see something that isn't up to par, they either ignore you or criticize. If they see something that's very, very, very good, they will want to shower you in praises, or they just envy from afar. So yes, I've had experiences like that as well. I think that's the general consensus even. So yes, that's a definite yes for me. I've had such an experience.
Okay, guys. So for our last question, if society stopped judging clothes tomorrow, how would you actually dress?
I would dress really comfortable.
It will be your lifeline.
I'll wear more of a baggy. I love that. Just really comfortable. Bring my own perspective, not about anybody. I'm not going to say, okay, what will you see me as? How will you think of me? Do you think I'm... Some men actually don't like tomboys. Will you think I'm tomboy? Or will you think I'm just trying to fall? So I'm just being and I prefer it very... Look at me now. Very, very...
Thank you so much for that. I love your confidence. I love the fact that you are confident in your own style, in your own body, and you don't need anybody's validation to feel like, oh, okay, I need to be who I am, I need to be how I am. Thank you so much for that, Ms. Kashfa. Mr. Victor, what of you, if society stopped judging clothes tomorrow, how exactly would you dress?
The complete opposite of how I am like this. You see me with shorts and singlets. I'm not joking around. Like, I try to get comfortable as I would in that scenario by, for instance, leaving my beard out.
Exactly.
You can see it looks unkempt. There's so many people who are calling me Bin Laden, that I'm doing too much. I will just go and shave now. I'm like, guys, just rest.
Exactly.
You know, I just want to be comfortable in my own skin. You know, there are times. There was a time I left my hair so full. My own mother was calling me an ex-convict. You understand? Those are the kinds of pressures saying that if I go out, don't I feel bad with my hair? But I don't care. I don't fix the hair because I'm never going out. So it's only when I go out and the hair remains the same. But if I don't have that kind of pressure, what will people think? What will people say? That's a staple to always want to look good, smell good. But I never want to be that guy who stands out in the room. I'll just be there. As long as I'm not terrible looking, that's it. But now, with how it is, I always want to overdo, as I've been constantly accused of. So,
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Victor. All the answers you've given us today have been nothing short of just interesting, diverse, and just honestly you. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
And I believe that fashion should be a way to express who you are.
Looking good should feel empowering, not exhausting.
Because style should be expression, not depression.
And don't forget, new episodes drop every Wednesdays and Sundays. Can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Bye!